Hello everyone, Surat here, and welcome to the Let's Play for the 7th Saga. I have a bunch to say about this game, but I won't say it yet. Instead, we will just start. How about that? Game without a 15-minute intro for me because it already went on for 3. I will talk about this though. Those of you that played the game forever ago might have read the instruction booklet. Excuse me, folks. That's annoying for me and unpleasant for you. But, yeah, as I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, you might remember reading the instruction booklet that it said that the human was the average character, the good character for the beginner to play with. And this is a load of crap. Yeah, the human is pretty much the worst character in the game. Or at least it used to be. I'll explain more what I mean in a minute, but I will not be picking the human regardless. Yeah, the instruction manual lied to you. There's a reason for this. But for this run, we will be picking the robot, because robot. I like robots. And, if you notice here, there are no lowercase letters available. So if you don't want your character's name to be screamed by literally everyone in the game, just select End, and he gets lowercase letters in his name, instead of having his name in all caps. And yes, Lux is his proper name. So we will go with that. And let's get into the start here. The dude sitting on the throne is King Lemele. Lemele. I don't know how to say this very well. Does that surprise anybody? Probably not. So anyway, we've trained well. And now we have to test our skills and knowledge. And the mission of the game, the overwhelming story arc here, the mission is to find the 7 runes hidden somewhere on the planet. That is our goal. When we get them all, a whole bunch of power and we become the leader of the world. And they ask the king to tell more about the runes. Difficult to identify them, except for one thing. We kind of get a homing beacon for them. Yep. And we get a crystal ball. You will not see this until we exit the town. But for now, let's talk to people. The best suited for the mission. If only. By the way, he's the character I tried to beat the game with all those years ago when this game was new. It was only recently I learned how big a mistake that was. You are the second worst. They'll give you the power to be young again. Fountain of Youth, okay. You are third worst. And yeah, he is a healer and buffer. Although there's a point in the game when you fight him when he is absolutely a monster. He is absolutely evil when you fight him. Well, he's good aligned, but there's a point in time he becomes very, very difficult later. Oh yeah, spoilers, for those of you that don't know. You will end up fighting some of these guys at some point in time. Don't make it be Valsu, not in the 40s. Not when you're level 40, you do not want to fight Valsu. Ever. You are the 4th best. You're kind of in the middle here, Asuna. You are the true middle-of-the-road character. Although you're more difficult to manage than the others, you have some good things about you. And yeah, she is a mage. Legis, demon, yeah, he's just annoying like you wouldn't believe. And an alien who has spines. And then the Japanese version of this game did not have the loincloth. Just an interesting side note there. But anyway, let's head out into the castle and talk to the other people here, now that we are the robot. We must go now. Our planet needs us. It's just a weird way to say it. Got a magic herb. You can search things, but most of the time, not always, but most of the time, you will just get, flavor text back in your face. Yes, he sees a shelf. He has optical sensors. This is good. Let's continue raiding the castle. There are a few spots where searching just in random spots like this will actually net you free items, and I'll be trying to pick up as many of those as I can. Okay, this person's going to tell us about the crystal ball. Moving spots indicate monsters, a large spot's a town, and a bright spot is one of the runes we are looking for. You'll see 2 of these when we first exit the castle. The third one will come shortly after. Drink a mouthful of water, and that generally restores a couple of hit points. Sometimes. I don't know, I get it to work sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't work at all. Go figure. Okay, crystal ball will be useful in fields of dungeons, follow directions. And some people will miss us. And here's another idea this game had. When you run into one of the other apprentices, you can talk to them. Sometimes they will just kind of brush you off. Sometimes they will offer to join you in your quest. And with luck, there's like one person I want to join him. Mainly because I don't want to fight the guy. Or you might end up fighting him. Help anyone in trouble. I'm a robot, what do I care? Uh-huh. Anything special about the books? Why not? No. So many books. It's just notable that there are so many of them. Not that they're, important in any way, but that they're there. Okay, now we are in the town, obviously. And while we were raiding the castle, everybody else has already left for the town of Rabelisk. Oh well. First, let's show you what getting a free item is like. The only one you can get here. Just hit search, and we found an opal. Opals are gems. Gems are functionally useless, but they can be sold for the exact amount you buy them for. They are a money bank. This will be explained in a minute. But first, this building. The House of Healing. Cure and to heal. Basically, if you are poisoned, or the party member you recruit, or you are dead, this is where you can revive. But we can't do that now. So, let's take a look at the other typical buildings you're going to see in towns. You have houses, and there are a lot of houses here. Son of the Great Sorrow. King Lemele is the son of the Great Sorrow. I say that out loud, now it makes me think he's really sad all the time. Let's see what else other things people have to say. we've lived here. Hope he'll visit. I guess he wants us to come back and say hi occasionally. And indeed they do. The first one not so much, but the later ones get pretty good power. But you'll see that when I get to it. Let's go here. Here's what I'm talking about, jewels. Any money left for jewels. Monsters search victims for any money they be carrying, which means that if you die, you lose half your gold. But they won't touch the gems. And the gems sell for exactly what you paid for them. So it's basically just money trade-off for gems. Here is a standard item shop. And we have the typical things here. We have potions. Potions restore hit points. Magic herbs restores magic points. Antid is an antidote for poison. A bottle of power means it's a boost for it's a one battle boost basically. It buffs your power. Opal, that's a gem. Pearl, more expensive gem. Topaz, more expensive gem. There are more expensive gems all over the place. And let's see what we can do up here. Oh yeah, the weapon shop. We will not be using these. Why? Because Lux can't equip weapons and armor. But this guy does give you a decent tip. Use defense before attack when you are in a battle. This way your hit points will temporarily increase. Bad translator. No. Your hit points do not increase. Your attack power increases for that turn after you defended. Yep, defense first and attack. So defense, you get into a ready mode, then you attack, and you do quite a bit more damage. And if you notice, you have several different types of weapons and armor here for all the different apprentices that come through. I can't remember what all of these are. I think that just means physical. Could be wrong. Animate, not sure. Fire? Well, yeah, it has a fire-based property to it. I'm pretty sure that's a petrification staff and a light dagger. I know, that looks kind of funny, doesn't it? It's a dagger, trust me. But we can't use any of them. And then this way. The armor shop. Once again, can't use any of it. I'm pretty sure pist is still physical, and cotton is, well, a cotton robe. Armor, robe. Easy enough. But the little X's out to the side means we can't use them. And at some point, when we get an apprentice, a fellow apprentice to help us, we will have to worry about weapons and armor. But for now, the final main type of building we're going to have to deal with here is the inn. So the Gate of Earth is closed, and we can't go further south from there. And we need to find a way to open the gate. And see 4G a night. And this is also the save spot. Do you want to record the journey? Okay, so that's the town. The first intro town we've got. We know a few things. We know there's a gate we've got to open. We know we've got to open it. We know we've got to get some runes, etc., etc., etc. But let's take a look at this crystal ball. You'll see it up in the upper left. That big circle there. You see us in the middle is the big blue thing. You see the little dots scattered around. That is the monsters. And while you are standing on a town, they're not going to attack you. They can try. And there are a few towns I think that this doesn't work with. But for now, yes, this town is perfectly safe to stand on and not move from. But as soon as we do move, you can see all the monsters kind of swarmed around us. So let's get into combat now. So let's defend, take our 1 damage. Let's hit him and kill him. And we get gold and experience. Yes, that was a hermit. Probably short for hermit crab, but you know how that goes. And if you ever play this game, expect to be in a lot of combat. Because you need to grind. You will always need to grind in this game. Maybe not this version of it, and yes, I say this version for a reason. But we get 12 gold and 26 experience for each one. So now, there's the basics of the game. There are other things I will have to get into later. But for now, let's go to the inn. Heal up the minor damage we did, even though that's not a very efficient use of the time. I know. And what I'm going to do is grind up some money so I can buy some items. Because items are awfully, awfully good. Also notice... yeah, we have no magic yet. But we have something. Zenite, I think they actually made that. A Zenite fist. We have a coat, and we have a pod. There's not much opportunity to change these for poor Lux. But Lux is a robot. He doesn't need fancy things like gear. Yet. He will later. But anyway, let's save. And I'm going to end this now. And when you rested it in, it records your journey. This was my downfall many, many years ago. Hopefully, it will not repeat. And next time, while I walk around, I will have a few things to say about 7th Saga, and why I called this a separate version of it. Some of you may already know. Some of you won't. Some of you will have never heard of this game and therefore won't care in the least, but a few of you might. So anyway, take care folks. I will see you back next time for actual travel. Later.